This is Abby, and I'm talking quietly so that it won't disrupt her game. We invented this together this morning. I tossed one of her fruit mice in the camping chair, and she just absolutely loves trying to catch it from under the chair because it pops and jumps, and I think that really gets her excited. Fantastic way to help ensure that she gets her exercise every morning. She's a bit jumpy this morning. She had a bit of a, well, to say eventful on Sunday was a bit of an exaggeration. She didn't actually do anything, but I had my niece over the whole day, and Abby was hiding under the couch the entire time, and so I think she's kind of worried that something's going on, and so she's definitely doing a big avoid. But she is progressing nicely. Yep, sometimes she'll actually manage to pop the mouse out. She actually managed to go for distance once and land it next to that Finnick plush over there. It was quite impressive. And sometimes she'll even reload to start the game over. I've watched her do it twice. She's a very smart cat. She knows how the game is played. So yeah, there hasn't been an Abbey Updoot for a couple of days now, and that's just because there hasn't been too much to talk about except for maybe Abby getting a little friendlier, but also spending much of her time just hiding. That's what she tends to do with most of her time. On top of that, I've been working out a new strategy where I generally just leave her alone until she decides it's time to open up to me and spend time with me. That'll take time, but it has allowed her to get a lot more comfortable, and I've noticed that that is most definitely the case. I am hoping to be able to get a second kitten in. I believe I've mentioned this in at least one or two other updates. One who can help Abby's confidence. But it's also like, if there was a time I could get a second cat, it would have to basically be now. Because otherwise, Abby will definitely not want another cat in her space. But at 6 months old, I believe Abby should be fine. Although she was marked down as a maybe by the shelter, that was entirely based on the fact that she was a stray. But I think Abby, though I'm not sure yet, would actually be more than happy to have a playmate and a sister. I've been waiting to hear back from the vet. I was going to be asking the vet if they thought it was a good idea. The shelter thought it was a pretty good idea and even gave me some advice. So if I get any developments on there, the next update will probably mention it. And of course, if you happen to be on certain channels in Discord, you'll probably also hear about it as soon as I hear about it. Yeah, to provide some further context into what is going on with this furniture growing in my apartment, in my living room specifically, is Abby has been showing some interest in getting in on the top of the cat tree, and I noticed that she hadn't been able to figure out how to actually get up there. Her claws are clipped, so it's really hard for her to just simply climb up. Oops. So my first experiment was putting that chair up against it, thinking it would have provided her with a boost, but in reality, it actually gave her even less of a height gain than that box right down there. But I kept it there because I knew at the time, even without, seeing her not make it to the top, that she loves that chair anyway. I mean, you can see it right there, and you've probably seen videos If know where I am on social media, you've probably seen videos of her chasing her tail in that chair. So my next experiment was that storage box behind the cat tree right there. You see with the green lid. And Abby, for the most part, ignored it or even actually avoided it a little. And as far as I know, she still hasn't tried to get to the top of the cat tree from it. So far, my attempts to actually make an easy way to get on top of the cat tree for her has not actually come to fruition. However, it has made this, frankly, amazing activity center for her where she will spend plenty of time, which is good. Oop. And it allows me to be able to keep an eye on her without busting her bubble and feeling like I'm paying too much attention to her. And she can even get used to my daily routine because I'll be puttering throughout the apartment well within her sight of me the entire time, because I have to cross through the kitchen and the living room to go from things like the laundry to my closet, or to put away dishes, or whatever it is I need to do. So that's the Abbey Updoot. She's got me feeling pretty optimistic so far, even if in terms of actual socialization, I haven't exactly seen huge progress the last few days. There's still some. Take it easy, everyone.